internet.
You already started. Oh boy.
Hello, Henry.
Hello, Sam.
Hello, Sydney.
Hi.
The third star of After Campfire.
Sydney, when are you just gonna start making your own After Campfire videos?
Just add me into the rotation.
Yes.
This is After Campfire
2022, baby.
2022, more like 22. Oh.
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 It's still an O in the middle of the twos.
Please don't touch me.
We did a party yesterday.
I don't remember anything.
The other people left.
I was so drunk, let me tell you.
You were not that.
I had like all the alcohols. I have poisoning.
I think this was the most sober New Year's we ever did.
I think it's because
We're old.
yeah.
Real adults.
I think I drink as much as normal, but I think that's because I never really get drunk because it takes so much from me. We also ate. We had good chicken.
We had so much chicken.
Yeah.
Alicia made really good mac and cheese too. That was
I made
good.
hot chocolate. It was
did.
delicious.
It was very good.
It was aggressively chocolatey hot chocolate.
It was
That's
very
my
good.
nickname in high school.
Aggressively chocolate?
Yes.
Why? Because you pooped a lot?
Yes.
That makes sense.
I'm gonna leave.
Me
I'm just
too.
gonna
That's a
go
good idea.
walk to the train and wait there for the next hour.
Yeah.
So, Henry, what's your New Year's resolution?
No, we don't do that.
Henry, what's your New Year's resolution?
I don't believe in New Year's resolutions.
Henry, what's your New Year's resolution?
To never make a New Year's resolution again.
Eat more Wheaties. What about yours?
I also
You were talking about books to read.
I set my Goodreads to 75 because I've been reading a lot of comic books lately.
Oh wait.
So I churned those out.
You set a goal? You can do that? Set a
Yeah,
goal?
they have Goodreads they have a yearly challenge. And so last year it was 50 because I was like, I'll read a couple comic books, but like plays, like I go through plays really quickly because I'm in grad school for theater. And then I logged 137 books because it was almost entirely comic books.
Sydney, I don't know if we've had this conversation. Have you read Dog Sees God?
I have not. I think we have had this conversation.
I was pretty sure. I just need you to
I
read
know it. Like I
love
know
it.
Dog
what
Sees
it is.
God?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a Charlie Brown.
Yeah, that
thing.
sounds familiar.
Henry, what's it like knowing that you would absolutely 100% be Charlie Brown in it?
Wah 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 wah. Is that a proper answer?
Yes.
Yay! I peanuts.
I did not like the way that sounded. It came out very sensual.
I mean, it's better than me saying I
think-
like peanutted.
I think nope. I think no matter what we're gonna when I edit, I'm just gonna bleep these out, leaving every other word, but just bleep. I bleeped.
Doesn't that go against your whole thing with these videos?
Pretty much.
Yes, but you tell me
at
would be
least
funny.
once, right?
Yeah, we've edited at least once.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, I mean we've edited before. Usually it's like oh no, I got interrupted in the middle of a video edit.
Oh.
Oh, I've done like stupid things every so
Maybe that
often.
count.
Sam was supposed to make a video where there were two of them that he spliced together and had a full dialogue.
I
from
can
some
do
piece.
it.
I want you to do it.
I'm lazy.
I know, but I still want you to do
It'll
it.
happen at some point. It'll require like an action. The problem is the video will be late.
So what?
So you need to let me know in advance what the question.
You've had over a year to work on this.
I've had.
You've many years.
I don't know what you're talking about. So this is After Campfire.
Yes.
It's a monthly advice show where Henry gives me advice on how to be like Henry.
That's what this is.
So Henry, what do I do to be successful?
All right.
How
First,
do I get a house, Henry?
I need you to have a tragic accident as a child.
Emotional or physical?
Physical. That involves someone you can sue. All right? You got it, buddy.
Does it have to be physical?
Yes.
You're so loud.
Okay.
But the camera is far. He has to.
It also has a microphone on it.
I know. I see it.
Hello.
Hello. This
Hello.
is a very nice setup.
It's very cute.
Yes.
Its name is Steven.
Hello, Steven. The
Universe.
camera universe. Yep. Mm-hmm. Of
All right.
course it is.
So my question to Henry was to build something useful now, and I said we're building a car that like expands the trunk.
Yes, and I said
I forgot I have to answer these.
Yeah.
You're the only one that has to answer this
Yeah,
one.
because we both already answered. I said I would make like vending machines for fast food restaurants so that I could clear up more jobs that people don't want to do so that we could get closer to a utopia society where people didn't have to work as fast as possible.
Soylent Green came out in 2022.
So, if you could invent anything, what would it be?
Wait, so is this not the question that you mentioned on the walk?
No, these are different
Yeah,
ones.
two questions.
They both involve
Nice.
inventing things.
One is, what would you invent now? What is something you want from the future now?
Okay, alright, here we go. I'm gonna answer the second one while Sydney's
Okay.
thinking of the first one. Here's what I think we
I
need.
have to answer the second one.
Yes, you will. Here's what I think
We'll
you
help
should need
inspire you.
for the future. You take something from the future, you bring it back in time. Here's what I want: affordable housing.
Oh, buddy. Don't be too unrealistic.
I just want a home that is not this apartment. I mean, I actually like this
You
apartment.
like just moved in here.
Yeah, and
Like
I'm
a
gonna
year
say,
ago,
Is it that long?
February
Yeah.
2021.
Wow.
because he
Okay,
upgraded.
hold on. Let me answer this question. If I could go into the future and pull something back in time, I want to get like cybernetic, like not enhancements, but like replacements. Like you lose an eye, you get a new eye. The eye's name is Frederick. It does
Not Jimothy?
not Jimothy, and like it can see, and you can like hook. I want auto mail, but like good auto mail, not like the
So-
modern auto mail that we have, where like you can run out of battery while grabbing onto a toaster. If you've not seen that video, it's amazing.
Well, this is funny because I mean, like, this was a good answer to the question because the answer is like, what is something like within reach that you think will actually happen that you want now? Because we are doing pretty good at stuff like that. And then there's companies like Neuralink which are working on like direct brain implants. So you want an eye, a mechanical eye that works perfectly.
I want like just all of it to work. I want like give me like a bunch of new kidneys that I can hoard. I want I want my urine to be so clean.
Well, that's my question. Do you want like mechanical replacements or do you want like printed replacements of your own body? Which would you prefer?
Yes.
Well, I'm saying like if a mechanical one can theoretically become better than the original.
I disagree. I'm perfect as I am.
Oh, buddy.
No, I think that like just yes to all. I think like medical like science should be going faster. And I think that we can make it go faster. I think what stops us are these weird things called morals.
And you give me crap for eugenics planet.
Well, eugenics is bad, Henry. Eugenics is a bad thing. You know it's not bad?
If you're immortal. Eventually, right?
No. I saw a picture of Prince Philip from Spain, and he was just jaw and inbreeding. I don't want that. The answer is like it's not like think about how cool it would be if we had like a society where like you could like let's say you lose a pinky and you get a house
What a
because
nightmare.
of it instead. Screw that. You don't need a house. You can be like the rest of us, okay?
Can I get grandfather to
No! And you get instead a prosthetic pinky that like actually works. And it can be metal if you want, or you can do like a Terminator where it looks like skin.
Can I shoot? It has to shoot out a grappling hook.
Okay, fine.
That's the rule. That's the
fine.
rule.
We're not
of
talking about
anything
you,
pinky.
Henry. We're talking about another person
Oh,
who just
sorry.
happens to lose a pinky and get a house in return for it.
22 years later.
Children don't need houses, Henry. They have houses. I've not met a single homeless child, he says while staring into the camera, knowing that he's met many homeless children. What do you want, Henry?
I want. Do
have
you
my
think you're ready?
answers.
Yeah. I feel
Okay.
like you answer the second one, so Sydney's first gonna answer the
I don't
first.
know if either of you are gonna like my answers.
No, that's
Okay.
fine.
In the spirit of
Okay.
this.
Yes.
A thing I would like to invent is a theater company that'll give me a job. I don't want to create the company, I don't want to run it. I just simply want to have the job, and given the current state of the theater industry, that's not feasible.
Yo, relatable as hell.
And then my thing that I want to...
Can the job also provide you with actual basic medical health insurance?
Oh, yes. This is like an actual, like, real full-time job that will give me benefits and pay me a wage so I can continue to live in Manhattan. And again, given the current state of the theater industry,
It's not gonna happen.
does not exist. And then my thing from the future is I would like my diploma without having to write. I just want to have it, and I want it to save me the pain of writing my thesis.
Well, I guess that's still the future.
Yes. It is. I graduate in 2023. I would like to have my diploma, please.
I
Do
was
you
thinking-
think we're gonna make it?
To
The 2023?
Yes.
I graduate next May. 'Cause that's next year.
In May.
I graduate. Well,
Jeez.
if my
Wow.
thesis takes a while, it won't be May.
And all of this
should be.
just to work as a waitress at IHOP. I say the same
Do
thing
they
to
even
Zoe.
have IHOPs in Manhattan?
I don't think IHOP is real.
Okay, so you
I
want...
had to make the joke. You look me in the face and tell me that I'm wrong.
Yeah. So you want to invent and then pull from the future a nice life.
Yes.
Okay.
I work in the
Yeah.
arts.
Can I change my answer to also
Sure.
have a nice life? I would like a TV show that I work on and or star in. I would like a
I don't think this makes sense for the prompt.
I would
but
like
okay.
a dog that is really nice, and maybe he does tricks that dogs can't do nowadays. Like, tell me he loves me.
Would you actually want a dog to say in
I
human
No.
words,
love you.
I love you?
I
No.
love you.
I mean, like looking at Up, if you have a dog like the dog in Up, I could imagine that being great if we were in a cartoon world. But in the real world, that sounds like a complete nightmare.
Why did you leave, Henry? Why did you leave?
I don't want to know what my cat says about me.
You don't want to know what your cat says. But no, I want like a house, and a job that like is emotionally
When I said
fulfilling.
my thing, I said, I don't know if you're gonna like it.
Yours
It's
is funnier.
fearless.
This is
Thank
just
you.
like completely ruining the spirit.
Henry.
What? Just because I have a house doesn't mean I can't have dreams and aspirations for the future and
Henry.
have a normal life.
Henry,
Hi.
where's my money, Jeff? Where's my Bezos buck, Jeff?
I don't work for Jeffrey Bezos.
Jeffrey
anymore.
Bezos.
Yeah.
Wait, Henry, what's your answer? What do you want to do?
No, this is. I already
Pull
said what
from
we
the
wanted to
future.
invent. What I want to pull from the future is I want to pull from the future the technology to. You had to get that now. Just kidding. To have fusion energy reactors because basically, once we actually master that technology, we have effectively infinite renewable clean energy.
Oh, so you're
we-
giving like an actual real good answer.
Yes.
I gave a really good answer.
Because the whole point was, yeah. Your normal one was a normal one, but once it's something that is almost certainly going to happen to humanity at some point. Once we have it, and if we had it now, we could coal plants and even hydropower and wind would be obsolete next to fusion. They would have their place, but we would be able to sustainably reverse course in every direction and comfortably move to electric cars as much as possible. And then also we would have the ability.
We did it wrong.
We did it wrong.
We're fat.
Are you sure we're not deathly skinny and
Nope,
uncomfortable?
we're
Okay,
fat.
we're terrible Go Tanks.
I don't know what's happening.
That was a
reference.
stupid Dragon Ball Z joke.
No,
we missed again.
now we're skinny.
Oh god. Cause we can also you have that energy that we can increase space travel and then get more minerals from planets or not planets from asteroids to mine so that we wouldn't have to mine here on Earth. So we wouldn't have as many shortages. We would basically jump past the coal and fossil fuel era we're in right now.
So you want to stop climate change?
I want to stop climate change. If energy is effectively free and clean, it kind of leads to it can lead to a world of what's it called?
Systemic racism.
No, I mean.
Systematic oppression.
No, there are a lot of things that we could do.
Soylent Green?
No, like artificial meat and things like that we can do, or vertical farming that are just not very energy efficient. But if we just have so much energy, it doesn't matter. We can jumpstart those kind of processes. We would hopefully reach a world of I don't remember the word for it. Or
Eugenics?
No, stop. Post scarcity. The concept of if there is no, like everyone can have everything they need comfortably to live because we are there, and fusion is like the first major thing we need for that. And I want everyone to be comfortable and happy, and then we'll take down the bourgeoisie. Don't kill me.
It's you.
No.
You're the bourgeoisie.
No.
I'm trying to help.
Sure, I'll pattern all the time.
Who was that one guy from the French Revolution who started the French
Are you talking
Revolution?
about Robespierre?
Yeah, who
Robespierre.
killed so many people that
I have
people
a
got
history
mad
degree.
and killed him.
I have a degree in history.
It's Robespierre. Yeah, that was who it was. I was like, that guy. You want to be that guy?
I don't want to kill anyone.
As long as it ends with us guillotining Henry.
No! Don't kill me. Okay, Sam.
So, Henry and I and Sydney have answered our questions. And now it's part of the next thing, which is Henry's Diary of How to Adult.
No, that's only in
In
my
Henry's
episodes.
Diary of How to Adult, I'm an uncle.
Oh my, yes!
I'm an
Sam!
uncle.
Where's the hat?
It's right there.
Oh, there's the hat.
I'm Uncle Sam.
Yay!
He's our hero.
He's gonna bring pollution down to 0.
No, that was my answer.
Captain Planet.
No, I'm the uncle.
Henry's gonna
Sam.
spread lice. So, Henry, my question to you is in 2022, Soylent Green happens. It says so in the book and the movie. So my question is, what like sci-fi book or movie or like comic series or anime or any of those do you think is most likely to happen, or do you want to happen? So like it could be like most likely, and you can say like, you know, it's going to be fair for 51. They're already burning books in the streets in support of a neo-fascist government. But you could also do something less sad, like Biodome, where instead they're creating a Lord of the Flies scenario with scientists to figure out how to get rid of the scarcity of objects and food. We can pick whichever one you want. What is the next? Is it dystopian? Is it utopian? Is it a utopia that pretends it's a utopia but it's actually a dystopia, like that one really bad book series that my students had to read last year? Have you ever heard of the Uglies series?
Maybe.
It's hot garbage.
It's like the uglies, the pretties, the
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh, yes.
The writing feels like something out of a bad Fortnite fanfiction.
Have you read many of those?
No, but my
Did you
students
have
and I
to
have
school?
no. We read the Ugly series, but my students all acknowledge. So they live in New Pretty Town. I go, yeah. They go, and then these are the rusty ruins. I'm like, yeah, isn't that a section of the fort? They're like, I think so. My students did not enjoy the book. Neither did. It was really fun because like we were reading and they're like, Mister, don't you like have to say like the books go? I don't have to say anything. This book sucks.
I just remember that was like a thing that a lot of the girls were reading when we were like campers and CITs. Like,
Yeah.
wasn't other Sydney reading that?
Yeah, and everyone like when they were like little before like the time of like realizing how problematic it was that a straight white male is writing a book about women's like growth
appearance.
and problems and appearance in a dystopian fashion was deeply problematic.
It was men and women though, right? Just saying. Like,
I mean, it was
wasn't-
men and women had to.
But
like,
I
go
mean,
through
it's
it.
still weird.
But like the perspectives of all of the main characters are female,
And it
and
was
like
written by a man.
Yeah, just
by a straight white man.
I've never read it, but I remember it was popular when I was in middle school.
Okay, here's what you do. Now hear me out. I just want you to read like the first like 2
I
chapters.
don't want to do that.
No, because you
I'm
don't need
not
to
gonna
read
do
it. Add it to your Goodreads
This
list.
Wikipedia page is enough.
The rusty
It's set in a
ruins.
future post-scarcity dystopian.
See?
Hey,
Oh.
I created this world.
Like another straight white man.
No.
Henry,
I'm trying to help people.
calm down, Robespierre.
No.
I just like it's really bad. So like my idea is like, what future
No,
is
yeah,
the
I get
future
where
you
you're
want to
going.
have? I feel like it'd be really
I like that you
cool.
said what do you think is actually gonna happen though, and what's fun, like what do you
Yeah.
want. So I'm gonna do both.
Cool, because I'm also gonna do both.
Yeah.
Sydney,
So,
do you have
Sydney,
anything you want to say?
No.
Okay.
Henry?
Alright, you're gonna be my next episode, right?
Only if you film it in the next 3 days. 2 days.
He will. Just to be a butt. Henry, what do you want to say to everyone?
2022.
Alright, this is After Campfire.
Bye.
My name's Henry Greenhut,
I am Sam Rubenstein.
and that's still Sydney. Sydney, when's your After Campfire episode coming out?
I could never do this. I could never come up with the questions. I can barely come up with the answers. You're lucky I've been in this many. I'm not just like seated over there watching this happen.
I find it really fun that you are the most featured guest.
Rebecca and Alicia left. They went, I'm not staying for this, and left.
Rebecca ordinarily on New Year's leaves at like 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Like before everyone's even like
This
out
is
of bed.
Rebecca's first time going to the diner.
She said that when we were there.
Yeah.
On that note, this was After Campfire. Tell your parents you love them, because one day they're gonna die. Happy New Year.